Hi guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. My name is Christine. I love Disney, and that is what I talk about on this channel mostly. So if you love Disney too, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon because it notifies you of when I upload a new video. And today I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to be talking about my favorite attractions at Magic Kingdom and my least favorite attractions at Magic Kingdom. So my must-dos and my I can save that for another time, or I don't really have a tendency to do them. So right now I'm going to start with my least favorite attractions and then go to my favorite. So one of my least favorite attractions, interestingly enough, is Space Mountain. I'm old and certain rides just make me motion sick. I'm not a big roller coaster person anymore. I used to be when I was younger, but this ride is like super jerky and it's uncomfortable. It hurts my back. I know I sound like an old lady, but I just don't really enjoy it. If you've ever done the one in Disneyland, it is 10 times better. It's so much more comfortable. It's smooth. So I just kind of don't do Space Mountain when I'm in Magic Kingdom. The last time I did it was for the Halloween party 2 years ago because I hadn't done it in like the Halloween themed, and I regretted it. I went on it and I got off it and I was like, oh my gosh, it almost ruined my night. I was sick. My back hurt. I just, walked around a little bit and it went away, but it's not something that I would ever push somebody to do. If they don't like roller coasters, I wouldn't really recommend it. It is a classic ride. So if you have a higher tolerance, definitely try it, but it's not something that I necessarily recommend. The next is Astro Orbiter over in Tomorrowland. This is a kids ride, 110%. It is for your kids. If your kids want to do it, do it. It's not something I like. I don't like things that spin. I'm not a big heights person, so I just, again, kind of stay away from it. I think there are other better attractions in Tomorrowland to do than the Astro Orbiter. Also in Tomorrowland is Stitch's Great Escape. I think that this is a total waste of space. I definitely preferred it when they had it as Alien Encounter. I love Stitch. Stitch is one of my all-time favorite characters, and I don't think this ride does him any justice. You kind of sit in this auditorium-style room. Stitch comes out of this, I don't know how to put it, tube, and he's squirting water at you, and I just it doesn't do him any justice, and I don't like it, which is good because I'm pretty sure they're going to refurb it, because last time I was there, the last few times I've been there, it's been down, and then during the Halloween party it was literally just like a trick-or-treat spot. So I think everyone's kind of got the hint that Stitch's Great Escape is not the best ride at Magic Kingdom. The next one, again, just because I don't like things that spin, is the Mad Tea Party. Now, I have done this recently. I did it with my kids, and I let my kids spin me around. It was the first time they had ever done it, so it was one of those, let them do it, they would love it. And they had a great time. I walked off feeling dizzy and nauseous because they wanted to spin it as fast as humanly possible, but it's not something that I do just because I don't like spinny rides. So if you don't like things that spin, even if you're not spinning the cup, the way the cups move, it's just, I would definitely stay away from it. It will make you motion sick. And then my absolute least favorite ride I will not do, I cannot stand it, is the Speedway. Also in Tomorrowland, if you're catching kind of a theme, there's not a lot in Tomorrowland that attraction-wise that I like, but to me, it smells horrible. It smells like tar and gas, even though there's no gas. It's just tarry, and it's hot. It is so freaking hot when you're in that ride because you're just getting baked by the sun and you're kind of jerked back and forth in this car. It's uncomfortable. There's just so much better stuff that you can do in Magic Kingdom, and this is a ride I 100% will not do. Do not recommend it. Can't wait for Tron to be put in behind it, but I wish that they would just get rid of it. I think that's a pretty common opinion, but I'm not a fan. So now that we've talked about things I don't like, let's talk about things I do like, because there's a ton in Magic Kingdom that I love. So Seven Dwarfs Mine Train comes to mind when I'm thinking about my top favorite rides. I love this attraction. I think it's a little bit short. I feel like the ride itself is pretty smooth. I like the part where you kind of go through the mines and you get to see the dwarves and the gems and all that. I think it's really, really fun. The only caveat to this is I wouldn't really recommend waiting more than 30 minutes for it. There are times where the wait for this ride is astronomical. It's 75 minutes to an hour and a half. I don't recommend waiting that long. If you can snag a fast pass for it, definitely do that. You see a 30-minute or lower wait, I would do it, but anything more than that, because it's a shorter ride than most, I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, you need to do it. But it's definitely a great ride. It's fun. It doesn't make you sick. It's just good theming. I really enjoy it. The next one, which I feel is a super underrated ride, is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I grew up on Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh was my favorite when I was little. I love him. I love the story. And to me, it kind of reminds me of those classic Disneyland dark rides, where you're just like in this little honey pot and you're going around, and it tells the story, and it's really fun. My kids liked it. It's air conditioned, so it gives you a little bit of a break. The queue itself has interactive parts. There's like a honey wall that your kids can draw on. It's really, really cute, and I definitely do this every time I go. My max wait time for this ride would be about 20 or 30 minutes. But it brings like a nostalgic feel to me, and I just love it. I definitely think it's super underrated. Obviously, the next one is a huge hit for most people, and I am obsessed with it. I love to do it. I will wait at least an hour for it, and that's Pirates of the Caribbean. I love this ride. The smell of the water alone, oh, it's like heaven. It's that like chlorine-y, tropical. It's really hard to describe it. It's amazing. The theming is incredible. Just, there's nothing about this ride that I don't like. It's air conditioned, it's relaxing. I like water rides. I think it's fun. You don't really get wet. Sometimes you get a little splash when it goes down, but you really don't get that wet. And it's one of my all-time favorites. I do have to say, excuse me, I do have to say that the Pirates in Disneyland is far superior to the one in Magic Kingdom, but the one in Magic Kingdom still gives me all the feels, and I absolutely love it. I definitely, 10 out of 10, would recommend you do it on your next Disney World vacation. The next one is another cult classic favorite. It is Haunted Mansion. Love this ride. Absolutely love it. I recommend this ride for everybody. It's comfortable. There's no jerking. There's no fast movements. The theming is absolutely incredible. I cannot get enough of it. I love it. If you're ever in Disneyland during the holidays, they do a Nightmare Before Christmas themed like overcover on the Haunted Mansion, and it is spectacular. I 100% will recommend it. I also think the classic Haunted Mansion, when it's not themed over in Disneyland, is also better than the one in Magic Kingdom. It just is what it is. But the one in Magic Kingdom is amazing. So definitely do that if you are in Magic Kingdom. And then my all-time favorite ride, this isn't even just in Magic Kingdom, this is my all-time favorite Disney attraction, is Splash Mountain in Disney World specifically. I do like the one in Disneyland, but I feel like the one in Disney World is actually better. I love it. I love the water, like the water smell. I love the theming. I think it gives you a little bit of thrill without jerking you around. It's just, it just gives me like the Disney feels. I love this ride. This is a 100% I will do every time I am in Magic Kingdom. So if you are in Magic Kingdom, I definitely recommend checking out those rides and maybe avoiding some of the others if you're wanting to do other things. But if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, go ahead and leave them below. I'd love to know what your favorite attractions and least favorite attractions are in the Magic Kingdom. So go ahead and leave me a comment below. If you want to reach out to me directly, you can always follow me on Instagram. There is a link in the comments for that, and DM me and let me know what you think as well. So thank you so much for taking the time to stop by and watch this video, and I will see you guys real soon.